Welcome back to the Texas Truck Channel, and as you can see on the slide, we have a Defender 130 Outbound, a vehicle actually designed for the hill, but it does have a longer overhang. Will a departure angle be an issue? Brian's gonna tell us all about it. Give us a scoop.
Let's get into it. This is the 2024, like you said, the Outbound, and the biggest option on this optically is the freaking sweet matte black paint, which we joked about. Or not matte black, it's gray. It's actually an overlay, like a PPF film. $5,500 from Land Rover to do that. That's so much money for something that they're already got hands on at the factory. It just seems like a cash grab. The good news is for off-road, this will stop stone chips and stuff. There's actually a benefit to that. So let's get into the nitty gritty of the sticker. If you haven't seen this on our Ford Review channel, it is $101,093. More importantly, we had the off-road pack. That's what applies to what we're doing here. That gives you locking rear differential and torque vectoring by a brake, which is just brake lock distribution, which kind of everything does now. But being Land Rover, it probably does it very well. Approach, departure, and breakover. At the front, when we're in off-road height 2 right now, there is a level above this if you're in route crawl mode, but this is your standard off-road height. 37 degrees in the front. Approach angle, that's a lot. That's like 400 territory. Pretty good with that. Breakover, this is the same wheelbase as the 110, 27.8 degrees of breakover. And departure is a lot less. What's the departure on the 110, Craig?
40 degrees.
That's a lot. This one's 28 degrees.
Okay, so you lose a lot. That's what that gets you.
It's this.
Yes.
It's this. So the 110 actually stops about here. Okay, so that's the biggest deal. That's kind of it. But let's get into wheels and tires on this thing, because I think that's actually a big deal. Because the last time we drove one of these, Craig, do you know what Land Rover said to us?
Don't take it on the hill.
Don't take it off-road, please. And so we were really upset about it. We actually made fun of it, of the situation, but they have sent us the right one. It's equipped with the right tires, and it's the Outbound package. They have not told us that this time. Wheels and tires, instead of 22s like last time, we have more appropriate 20-inch wheels, which still sounds big for the off-road community, but the brakes are massive, and that's why. Wrapped around that are some pretty beefy 255 60 R20s, and these are the Goodyear Duratrax, which means they are a little bit loud, a little unrefined, but certainly get the job done in the dirt because they're basically mud paddles. Pretty happy with that. Let's check out the inside. Craig, you see this?
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
That's a hot tub. Look at this thing. Oh, that feels good. We're not at home right now. Oh, this is nice. But I wish we had one of these. I can afford this hot tub, but I don't know how to get it home. Luckily, there's U-Ship. U-Ship can move anything from a hot tub to a crane, to a car, to a truck, to engine part. Anything bulky you need to get moved across the country. It allows you to partner with carriers and drivers that have room left on their truck. It's a simple app you can use. You put in your request, what you have, dims and weight, stuff like that, and it will broker with the two parties and get it done. U-Ship has you covered. Also, to make sure this thing gets there safely, they have a protection plan that keeps you protected while you're making this move. Luckily, U-Ship can help you out today. We have a description below. If you'd like to check it out, hit the link.
Brian, before you get to the interior, and I know there's a lot of goodies and tech that you want to show us, but there's two more things that will help us get up the hill, I know for sure. What are those? One is this storage bin, which you can keep all your recovery gear in. It pops open right here. It's locked at the moment, but it opens up. And you also had a situation with gear oil for a chainsaw. We didn't want to get in this beautiful interior. Boom, right there, and it can hose out if it gets dirty. I like that a lot. Coming to this side is a more important topic. Massive recovery hooks in the rear. These are so beefy. Got to be frame mounted. They've got you covered to recover other people. Up front, we can't find a tow hook. So that tells you what their plans are. On the side, you got a ladder. This is kind of like the bridge to nowhere on this particular model because it holds a ton of weight, my weight included, but it has no roof rack on it. With this Outbound package, this is one of the standard features, which is really, really cool. Our kids love this. And if you did have stuff mounted on the roof rack, roof baskets, you're gonna appreciate that. That's gonna be really nice. Because this is a tall, boxy platform. Gonna like that. All right, he's gonna show us all the goodies. Look, Land Rover invented all these goodies, the trail control and all that fun stuff. And as we've said before on other videos, Land Rover invented that with Ford's help. Brian, what are all the goodies we get for off-roading here in the Land Rover?
Well, they are plentiful. So first of all, you've got displays out the wazoo, which I really like. Let's go into slope assist. This is really cool. It gives you kind of your home screen for off-road stuff. Your drive modes are up top, and then you've got your altitude. We're at 797 at the hill, if anyone's ever wondered our altitude. Side slope is 0, and our incline is -1, so we're tipped down a little bit right now. We're bearing north 274, so if you're on a ship, you can do that. This is your indicator for ride height. See these airbags in the corner? This will fill up with more air if you go into rock mode, which raises it even more. And then also you've got a center diff lock because it's a full-time all-wheel drive, kind of like a Land Cruiser or the GX stuff. Also this one, because you have the off-road package, has the locking rear diff, which I wish our old LR3 had. Wade sensing. This tells you we can go through a max of 2 foot 11 inches of water.
Wow.
That's where it is in the car. That doesn't sound like much, 2 feet.
It's a lot.
That's a ton of water to go through. And it tells you. Now, if you were driving through water right now, it would show you the water level using its sensors where it is on the car, that helps you to not go too deep and stuff. That's really neat. It won't read unless you're in 4 inches deep of water, at least. It takes that to pick it out. You can configure all these things how you want to when you go into trail response. To change your drive modes, you can hit this trail response button, and this AC button then becomes your adjustment. So you have comfort, gravel, grass, snow, mud, ruts, sand, rock crawl, wade, and wade closes up some air inlets too, and then a configurable version. What do you want to do for the hill, Craig?
I don't know, I think rock crawl's it, isn't it?
I mean, I think mud and ruts is also applicable, but we're not very muddy. Rock crawl's probably it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's try it out. So let's hit the drive mode selector. Now we've got it back. We're gonna go over to rock crawl. We've already got it in 4 low, which now shows us that we're at the max ride height. There it goes. Now, as you're going over stuff too, because we're 4-wheel independent, it will show you this wheel going up or down or that wheel going up and down as it compresses over obstacles.
Now, Brian, this does have selectable lockers, to be clear, right?
No, I think it just tells you when it's locked or not.
It just locks it on its own when it needs to.
Yes, it does. It's automatically controlled. But in rock crawl mode, it is highly aggressive on the locker.
Okay, so, all right. And when you're driving normal, you'll see it lock.
Yeah, so when you're going straight, it shows you when it's 1-to-1.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, here we go. We got the mode we think we like. We got it lifted and it's jacked up. And look, it's probably overkill for what we need here, but it's also a nice vehicle. We don't want to mess it up, so let's just give it all the goodies it's got. Might as well use them if you got them. All right, goes. Keep it slow. Plenty of ground clearance. Look at that. Oh yeah, not going to touch. This is where the slippage would come in normally with other vehicles.
No slip at all.
No slippage. The tires are working and the traction control.
We're at a 20-degree incline right now.
Okay. Oh, didn't touch anything. Very good.
Really?
No slippage. Oh, here. Turn the wheel just a little bit of help. That was it. That's the Land Rover life for you. Sometimes you can't get it in the mode you want because stuff happens.
Well, yeah, restart it though like a tablet and you're okay. That's just tablet problems. But that just goes to show how competent it is. So we've learned this through owning one for a while. You saw it bog for a second, and on this screen it showed me which wheels were spinning, and they were all spinning. Okay, and so what I looked at then is that I could see it shooting brake force in diagonal directions until all of a sudden it goes, oh, I know what we're doing. And it locked the rear diff and then walked right up.
Quite impressive. This also goes to show you with, look, the right terrain management, the right approach and departure angles, and real tires.
Yeah, dude.
You can do a lot of things.
Check out our Ranger hill test video for a bad tire example.
Yep.
This is a competent tire example.
With that, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and let us know if you like the Defender better than the Wrangler 392.
Ooh.
Or the Escalade maybe, or the LX600. What's your pick in this price range?
No, also, you said Wrangler, also Bronco, also Land Cruiser, also 4Runner. This splits the luxury and off-road, man.
This kind of does everything.
Love it.
All right, see you on the next one.